All right, the Warriors defeated the Thunder once again, and I'm not really surprised because the Warriors swept these guys in the season series, destroyed them tonight. They were up by as much as like almost 50 points tonight. I think 48 was like one of the top. And the Warriors, oh, whenever they play the Thunder, they always just make a joke out of them because the Warriors are just a lot better of a team. Let's be real. And the Warriors set a franchise record for the most three-pointers in a game. 27. That is awesome. And the Warriors defense has been playing really good lately. They're the fifth best defensive team in the NBA. So a lot of good accolades for the Warriors. Steph Curry, oh my God, this guy is awesome. He didn't even play the fourth quarter. In 3 quarters, Steph Curry got 49 points. Come on, that's MVP right there. He was awesome. 10 for 10 on free throws also. Good, glad to see him hitting those and contributing on the 3-point front as well. The Warriors were just up pretty much this entire game. I mean, the fourth quarter they weren't trying. They put in their bench players, and that was the only quarter that was relatively close. The first quarter, Warriors outscored them by 12. They outscored them by 13 in the second and 14 in the third. Huge, obviously huge numbers there, putting them up. And yeah, so definitely a really, really good win. And yeah, so the leading scorer obviously was Curry, but he was followed by Wiggins, who had a good game with 18. Poole off the bench had 16, and he got a little bit injured in a way, and so I hope he's all right. And it wasn't anything too major. 12 for Toscano Anderson and 15 for Draymond Green, who had a double-double as well. And he actually got a technical foul ending in the first half, but that's really doesn't really mean anything at all. It's honestly hard to tell who the good players on the Thunder are because their leading scorer was, I can't even pronounce his name, Mikhailiuk. He had 17 points, but I've never even heard of him before. The Warriors were just really good. I mean, every stat, they were pretty much leading. Field goal percentage with 58, and three-point percentage 50%, obviously making 27 of those guys. 3 times the amount as the Thunder, who had only 9. And the season's winding down, so this is obviously an important game. If the season were to end today, we would play the Lakers in the play-in round, as they're the 7th seed, and will likely be the 8th seed or the 9th, just based on, the Lakers are, a couple games ahead of us, so not really sure what's going to happen with that. But with the way we played, we have a little bit of a tough 2-game set coming up. We have the Jazz and then the Suns both at home, but those are 2 playoff-bound teams at the top of the standings, so hopefully the Warriors can beat them. But anyways, yeah, so and the Grizzlies are right behind us. They're just half a game, I think, or 1 game behind us. So this was crucial. But yeah, Warriors played great. I feel like they're always setting records this year, especially. Like Steph Curry, becoming the all-time Warrior scorer, moving up on the list, 3-pointers. He is amazing. And the Warriors, like I said, 27 made threes. I mean, that is just so crazy. If you look at that right there, that's, 81 points right there? And of their 136, the Warriors had 100 points in like the third quarter already. Like they were just destroying the Thunder. And obviously there was like a 2-game baseball style series, as the announcers like to say, as they played them last night. And the Thunder scored 97 points 2 games in a row, and the Warriors just destroyed with a dominant performance. Like I said, leading in pretty much all categories. Not much effort even needed in the fourth quarter. They got like Nico Mannion in. Smalijic, they got him in, they got Mulder in a lot because they had time, which is good. I think if we're going to be built for the playoffs or the play-in for that matter, we're going to have to get these guys in and out because we're sometimes shorthanded more often than not. And Steph Curry, I think, is my MVP. Didn't even play 4 quarters and scored 49 points, and he's just incredible. Honestly, just amazing. So good game. Final score 136-97. Like I said, tough little schedule coming up, but we're going to play the Jazz on Monday. We beat them 1 time this year, and they beat us 1 time. So got to get that win, and go Warriors.